Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, I eat folks, I'm playing a video series videos I've been doing for the while. I'll go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff, and folks, I'm going to talk about the stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff that, at the time I'm doing this, folks, one day, someday, I will convert this entire channel into my own little, like, B-movie horror host type of situation. I'd like to do that. Actually, if I'm entirely honest, I would go for martial arts before horror. Not because, I love martial arts movies. I also love horror movies. I just think there's so many people who do the horror aspect better than I could. Whereas with the martial arts thing, I wouldn't be great at it, let's be honest. But I think but anyway, I'm going to try some shit, eat or drink it. I'm going to yammer on about it whilst I'm doing so. I'm inside the truck, and I'm wearing grody work clothes. Sadly, I'm not wearing a cool shirt, but I got off work, and I was like, I got a few reviews that I need to do because... So, what am I trying for y'all today, folks? Well, I just got through doing a review of Boom, Liquid Death, Green Leafer, Iced Tea, plus Agave, vitamins, blah, 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 blah. So, Liquid Death, they're a water company. It first came out, kind of a viral thing. Just canned water, that was their thing. But then it was also the added thing of calling themselves Liquid Death. And it, little by little, it sort of, people were like, blah, 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 blah about it. And then other people were like, what the hell's wrong with you? It's fucking water. I like those people more than the other people. If you're getting up in arms about water, you got way too much free time on your hands. So what are they doing now? Well, they're doing teas. So I just got through doing their iced tea. Go watch that video. And now I'm going to do Boom! It is Liquid Death Rest in Peach. It is iced tea plus agave and vitamin. Oh, I guess they all have agave. But I'm guessing this is a peach one. Because it says peach. It does not say specifically. It's got peach, so I'm assuming it's peach. So let's go over there. Can we get a decent thumbnail out of this? Sure, why not? Looks terrible, but my metal face sucks ass. For as long as I've been listening to heavy metal, you'd think I would have worked it out, but I have a very expressive face. It's just not good at being... Let's try some tea. I still need to do the show where I talk about my concert experiences. That is legitimately a thing that I'm planning on doing. I just need to do it one day. Oh, I'm not even going to try to use my wonky fingernails right now. Just open. Thank you, pen. Yeah, that's right. I think pens. That's who I am. It smells really good. Yeah, it smells like a really, really nice peach tea. Please be good. Okay. First and foremost, I like this one more than I like the iced tea. I wasn't aware that they all had the agave aspect. Not my favorite part of the experience. It's, in fact, my least favorite part. It's like this sour, sort of bitter taste. In certain instances, I can see it working, but I feel like it's a little bit much in these. But here's the thing. I mentioned this in the one with the iced tea. I like sour, bitter flavors are fine if they have counterbalance. With the normal iced tea, there wasn't a lot of counterbalance. It was just basically tea flavor and a little sweetening. With this, you also have the peach flavor. And that actually does a pretty good job of counterbalancing. Because literally, as I was drinking it, it was like an up and down. It was like sweetness of the peach, bitterness of the agave. Sweetness of the peach, bitterness of the agave. Like it was riding a wave. Is there more sugar in you? No, same amount of sugar. Yeah, this one I think works better. I definitely think this one works better. And I'm almost willing to give them the agave aspect on this one because it creates an interesting depth that, like, I've never had from a peach tea. Peach tea is typically tea plus peach, and that's fine. It's good. But having the agave aspect, adding a little bit of sourness, adding a little bit of a bitterness to it, it creates this kind of like nice little dichotomy. However, it still kind of gets to that point for me personally where it's more bitter and more sour than I personally want. It does, like I said, it definitely does a better job than the normal tea, but it's just, I don't know, man. They're trying to do something here, and I don't know if, I don't know that I like it, and I also don't know that I don't like it. So, yeah, it's weird. Like, it's refreshing. I'll say that. It's genuinely a nice, refreshing. I mean, the benefit of, the fact that they're technically a water company, more first and foremost, presumably they got some good water working with this stuff. And to that end, I mean, I can kind of go with this one. More so than the other one. Because the water aspect tastes good. The tea aspect is there, but it's definitely kind of the weakest aspect of it in this one. The peach comes into play. Peach is a flavor that you need to do properly. If you use too much of it, it can be really abrasive. With this, they did a good job of keeping it under that level, but then you have the agave, which, like I said, it creates like kind of some sourness and some depth to it that I kind of like, but then it just sort of tips a little bit over into that realm where it's like, I just don't like things that are that bitter tasting. So, two questions have to be asked, folks. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? Maybe and yes. This one, in comparison to the iced tea, I think, like I said, I think it works better. And I like a peach tea every now and again. And I like some of what this is doing, even if I don't like all of it. So, I could maybe see getting this one again. I don't know if it would be like, it definitely wouldn't be a go-to drink, but like every now and again I could maybe see it. Now, would I recommend it? Yeah, I would. I think this one is more easy to digest than the other one. Whereas that one, I feel like you really have to have a specific palate for it. This one's a little bit more forgiving, so it might be more worth giving a shot. If you're looking for a conventional peach tea, it's not going to fulfill that, but if you're willing to, experiment a little bit with it, kind of works. But anyway, 5 things before I get out of here, folks. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of the week, monumental rest of your month, stupendous rest of your year. Folks, you can go over there and have yourselves a truly peach-tastic rest of your life, I guess. I'm moving to the country, eat a lot of peaches. Moving to the country. Peaches come from a can. They were put there by a man in a factory downtown. I was taught that song as a boy. I will never forget certain parts of it. Final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity in the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do if you can't do it all the time? I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Folks, I can't promise you that life is going to be all peaches and, wonderful stuff. And there were some ninjas in that music video. It was a thing. There was a period in time when the presidents of the United States of America were a semi-big deal. A lot of it had to do with the song about peaches. But I can't promise you that it's going to be peaches all the time. It's not. It's just not. We're going to find ourselves in situations that are stressful, distressing, frustrating, what have you. Asshole situations. When we find ourselves in those situations, it's important we go over there, take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholeness in our lives, hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Excuse me. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. We're good. Maybe, folks, maybe you're going to watch this review that I've done here today. And maybe, just maybe, you too grew up around the time that I grew up. Technically, my demographic is around my age range. So, and everybody who's outside of that age range, hello. I like you guys too. But maybe you grew up around the time that I did, and maybe you're like, damn it, that's right, Presidents of the United States of America, I completely forgot about them. Then it turns out that, like, maybe, like, your cousin or something is one of the members, and then you're like, come on, do a reunion tour, just do it. It's like, But eventually you poke them and prod them enough, they come back out, they do a song about strawberries and shit, and it becomes a huge hit, and then you get the next round of Presidents of the United States of America. Or conversely, because I'm guessing your cousin probably isn't one of the guys from the Presidents of the United States of America, though I'm sure that someone's cousin is. Maybe just go over there and maybe just get yourself a nice peach pie and eat some nice peach pie. Or make a peach pie. I don't know how hard it is to make peach pie. Is it hard? I don't know. Bye.